Okay, I have done some work, as you see, and I cut the volutes with gouges, but I also want to mention a thing I saw in the Strad last year. It was a brilliant article by a Swedish maker, Stefan Lindholm, who promoted these flat gouges. I talked about this one when I made the corners, but I think, and he also stressed that it might have been used more than we have expected so far. And since all the volutes are this area here is very close to flat. It's not scooped like you might think. They are very flat into this surface. So that could be one small evidence for using these gouges with a rounded edge. Got a even broader here, and also sometimes when people try to copy Del Gesù, they sit and do with their gouges check, 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 and well, okay, it's you can see the tool marks going into the middle, but it's so uniform, it's so arranged that it, in my eyes, it loses its meaning. Also on the central spine and all around here. Show this one. If you go with this one and try to make it nice and smooth, it leaves small tool marks here, and I will not try to make them vanish. I mean, if I use a round gouge, I can make it pretty round, but using a flat gouge makes it more as you want it to look like. When you make the volutes, you have to sort of take a look here, see how they run into the middle, and also do not forget the knife cut here on Del Gesù. It goes, the last little thing here is very often made with a knife, as it looks, and that's enough for me. Also, when you make the sides here on Del Gesù, I am not very tidy. Like on a Strad, you want a perfect surface, but the Gesùs are very organic in their build-up. What more? Well, I will make the Pegbox now, and also after that the outer channeling here, and on the Pegbox, the finish of the Pegbox inside there, I'll show you like that, where it goes deep in here. It's often very rough and far from what schools teach you, that it should be very square and clean. On a Del Gesù, it's never clean. It's often rounded and quite rough. Also, the channeling here stops quite early, and at the end there is no channeling, so it doesn't follow all the way around and sort of go into throat of the scroll. What's more to say? Yeah, another advocate for this tool is that on the back of the scroll you very often see tool marks going in this direction, in this area, from here to here. And using a gouge, that is too much of a scoop, so it leaves the wrong kinds of tool marks. If you use a tool or like this, you get the long marks, which is much more convincing in my eyes. So I go out and drill my holes. Before that I put a line here, and to prevent it from splitting where I don't want it to, make this knife cut and stop a little bit before upper saddle, and we make that one anyway, although we are going to. So I will now drill holes here, drill with a stop so it doesn't go further than just below the holes here, and I come back to you.